Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here to count down. Well, not really count down. I guess just rank all Hunter x Hunter 2011 anime characters. So this may be coming out of nowhere, and it kind of is coming out of nowhere. So you may be wondering, why am I doing this? Well, back like a couple years ago, after I had finished watching Hunter x Hunter 2011 for the first time and everything, I had made like a bunch of lists of like my favorite moments, my favorite characters. I eventually did a smash or pass. I did like arc reviews. I was on like this kick. And it's been years now since I originally finished that. And I've seen this series multiple more times, mostly through reactions, mind you. But I've seen it a bunch more, and I wanted to kind of redo everything. Because here's the thing with the characters, I did a list of my top 10 favorite characters from the series, and that's it. I didn't like rank all the characters or anything. So that's what we're kind of doing this time. So this is being done like how we normally do our smash or pass videos and stuff. As you can see, we have the tier list here. I found one that has like, I think all the characters, pretty much. It has like 200 plus characters on here, which is insane. So we have our rankings down here. We have SS, is only going to be for the absolute best of the best. And it goes down here to F and then don't remember / no. And there's a lot of characters in this, so there's going to be some who are going to be down here. I'm also going to leave this tier for characters who I just don't have like strong opinions on one way or the other. Like notably don't have opinions on. Because like C tier would be like the meh tier. But these are ones that's like they just don't have enough like screen time or character or whatnot for me to care that much. And we're going to start that off right away with this character. This is the Hunter examiner for the second Hunter exam that we see. The one that takes place during the Greed Island arc that Kilo goes back to. This is the examiner for that. He's there for like not even 5 minutes of screen time. So I'm not counting him. Then we have this character as well. I'm going to put him there. He's a member of the first Hunter exam at the beginning of the series. He doesn't really do much. He doesn't have actually much of any character that we see. He's just kind of there. We also have this alligator chimera ant as another example. And this kid, I'm not 100% sure who that is. So these are like 4 examples. Like, this one I'm not 100% sure who it is, so kind of don't remember. And these other 3 are just, they don't have enough screen time or character to really rank for me. I'll also put you over here. I think this guy might have been like with her, but I remember her more. So let's start off. So first off, this first guy is the Exorcist from the Greed Island arc, the Nen Exorcist. I like him well enough, but he doesn't stand out too much for me, so I'm going to put him in B. Aluka. Aluka is an easy SS, and not just because she's trans. She's an easy SS because her character is just super likable. And that includes Nanika as well, by the way. Next, we have the Butler. One of the Zoldyck family butlers. I can't remember her name right now. I'd put her at a B. Like, I like her. She doesn't get a lot of screen time, but she's nice. I'll put her underneath the Exorcist. After that, we get this guy. This is one of the 3 brothers during the initial Hunter exam. And they're just kind of there. I'm going to put in meh. I don't hate them, but I don't like them either. This chick, on the other hand, I don't like her. She's kind of a pissy bitch, if I'm being honest. And she never quite acknowledges when she was wrong. Okay, so next up, we have the Kiss lady. I can't remember a lot of names offhand. I'm bad with that. I like her though. She didn't have a lot of time before she unfortunately was killed, but I'm putting her in A tier. Okay, so I'm not going to count this next character. So this character here was from a different manga. He was a random guest character in the 2011 anime. But he was from a completely different series that Tagashi made. We actually reacted to the first episode of it. Um, he's gonna go here because I don't feel like he's not actually a Hunter x Hunter character. This guy we're gonna put here as well while we're at it. Same with the armadillo chimera ant. It's like I know who that is. I just don't have enough like thoughts. We're gonna put a couple characters here. You can go there. Okay. I don't remember her name, but this next one is one of the hunters who's working with oh god, what is his name? Kite. And it's like I like her. It's like they're all nice. I'll put them in B. Not like really up there, but not like a meh tier either. Next we have one of the bombers in Greed Island. I'm gonna put him in D tier. He's not as entertaining and fun as the main bomber. And honestly, he's not really that likable just in general. Basho, who I actually remember the name of, is an A tier. I like Basho. Basho's pretty cool. These are all B's. I have to try and remember that. We're in the B's right now. This is the guy who has the Greed Island games, and he's the one who ends up hiring Gon and Killua. I can't think of his name, though. I can't think of it. He'll go up to B tier just because of what we find out his backstory is. Beans is also B tier. I have no issue with Beans, but wouldn't be any higher than that. This is the guy who was in the prison during the Hunter exam. He was one of the prisoners who was testing them. I guess meh. Kind of C tier on him. Next we have another couple that I'm going to put here real quick. Put you there. I think I'll actually rank you, but put Bodoro. I actually somehow know your name. You can go over here as well. Okay. So I don't remember this guy's name, but this was the guy that Bisky had Killua and Gon face off with. He's a serial killer, and he was really randomly given like this sad backstory. I'm very meh on him even after that, though, so C tier for me. Bisky, however, is S tier. Not double S, but S. I did not mean to do that. Double S, like I said, I'm going to keep for only the absolute favorite of my favorite characters. But S tier is still really high. I love Bisky. Bisky's awesome. Next, we have Bezef. Bezef is going to be our first F tier. This guy fucking sucks. Like, he's a politician through and through, and I hate him. Bofeld or something like that? The lobster dude, I know exactly who he is. C tier, honestly. I don't hate him, I don't like him either. He's just kind of there. Banalanov. Banalanov of the Phantom Troop is after that. He's not my favorite of the Phantom Troop, but I'll put him in an A tier, because Phantom Troop are all pretty damn good. Okay. So we have some more who are going to go in the kind of don't know, don't remember, or just don't have any thoughts on. I think he's one of the ones during the volleyball stuff, or just those games in general. This is one of the Zodiacs, but like is not one that's given any level of attention. I think this is Snake Charmer guy who we don't actually really get to see in action before he dies, so he's gonna go there. I'm not 100% who you even are, so I'll just. Are you one of the Zodiacs as well? I'm not sure. Put you over here. Put this random chef cat guy over here. Okay, I can rank the rest of these, though. So this first guy is the guy who infiltrated the Zoldyck mansion and tried to fight Canary and was absolutely destroyed. He's a D tier because he's just kind of meant to be kind of this detestable dumbass. But I'll put him right in the middle there. I can't remember this next guy's name, but he's one of the examiners during the Hunter exam, and he was pretty cool. He was a good dude. Really likes his food. I'll put him in A. Canary, I love Canary. Canary's amazing. She's an S tier. She's so nice. She's so fun. She's just a super likable character. The captain from the ship at the very beginning of the series, he's a B tier for me. Nothing special, but he's still there. I'll put him kind of in the middle. Next we have this centipede guy, who is one of the chimera ants. Yeah, D tier. I'll put him at the bottom of D tier. Cheadle Yorkshire. There is a reason I remember her name, because she is so memorable. For one, she has the same Japanese voice actor as Chopper from One Piece. And for two, she's fucking adorable. Plus, I just like her character. She's going to go to top of A tier, though. I wouldn't put her as far as S tier. Cheetu. I'd put Cheetu at the bottom of A tier, you know? I actually really like Cheetu. He's super entertaining. The Chimera Ant Queen doesn't do as much as you would think. She's intimidating enough, but she doesn't have as much a character as she could. As such, I'll put her right about there in the C tier. Crollo, Lucifer, the leader of the Phantom Troop. He's at least... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put him in S tier, but I'll put him in A for sure. I'll put him under Cheadle. He's a great character. He has so much depth to him. But I wouldn't put him above that. Okay, so we have some more characters to drop off down here. I don't remember who you are at all. I think I remember you by looks, but I don't remember what role you had to play in the series at all. You're just some random background character. Okay. So next we have the Heaven's Arena announcer girl. I liked her. I think she was cute and fun, but she's still only a B tier. I'm going to put her right about there. This was Dalzaline, I think his name is. This is the guy who has the same voice actor as Dio. He's a member of the Mafia family that Kurapika joins. I liked him well enough, but I think I can only go up to B tier with him. I'll put him here. I know they all begin with D at this point. Dewey or something? It's something weird like that, and it's not spelled how it's pronounced. He's one of Jing's friends, and he's kind of one of the people who's running Greed Island. Again, B tier. And these two are, again, Jing's friends. They help run Greed Island. I don't have any notable thought about them. They're C tier for me. They're just kind of in the middle. So this girl is the girlfriend of the one dog guy from the Mafia family. I can't think of her name right now. But she's also a C tier. She doesn't have too much character. She has some interactions with Neon, but nothing, like, amazing. I'll put her above the Chimera Ant Queen. Phaeton. Phaeton, I'll give a B to. Top of B tier. Like, there's better members of the Phantom Troop than him, but I like him well enough. Flitter. Again, B tier. Flitter is definitely B tier Chimera Ant for me. Definitely had a lot of potential, just was not acted enough upon. Franklin. Franklin's, I think, bottom of A tier. Yeah. I think that's about right. Okay, we have a couple characters to drop off. Get rid of this Chimera Ant. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Okay. So next we have the snake lady from the Zodiacs. I can't remember her name. Obviously, begins with a G, because that's what we're in, right? No, we're in F still. No, well, we might be in G now. Either way, I like her. She's A tier, but I'm going to put her bottom of A tier. She'd be up higher if we actually got more of her. Next, we have the Bomber. I think the Bomber is an underrated villain. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people think he's too basic. But I like him. I'll put him right under Phaeton. We have this next guy who was in the Hunter exam at the beginning. He's also a B for me. I'll put him down here. Guido fucking sucks. Guido is a D. He's not an F, but he is a D at least. I'll put Guido at the bottom of D. Now, Jing is an interesting character to take into account with this because he's a great character. He's just a terrible father. And in fact, in a lot of ways, he's actually a really good person, too. He's just, again, a terrible father, and he annoys people. Like, canonically. I'm still going to put him in A, though. I'm going to put him right under Basho, I think. Because I do like him as a character, still. Next, we have this guy. I think this guy's part of the Zodiacs, too, but I just don't have any real opinions on him. So we'll put him down here. We'll put you down here. You can go down here. Oh, this is like the mysterious person who like ran Meteor City or something. We know like almost nothing about him, so yeah. Okay. So next is obviously Gon, the main character of Hunter x Hunter. Gon is obviously an S. Like, great main character, just super, super likable. Gon is obviously an S, but I'm going to still put him below Bisky and Canary because I just like them better, personally. I don't remember this next guy's name, but he's during the Greed Island arc. He's an ally to our main characters, and he's pretty cool. I'll put him at the top of B tier. Next, we have Goto, the head butler of the Zoldyck family. I fucking love him. He's a great character. I wouldn't put him like above a lot of these. I'll put him right below Jing. Because he's a great character. I just wish he had more screen time, you know? Next, we finally get another F tier with this fuck ass. Like, I am unreasonably hating of this character. I unreasonably hate him. If you don't know who this is a Chimera Ant who killed Ponzu. And Ponzu's death is genuinely one of the most disturbing deaths in this series for me. And I don't even know why. I can't even articulate why, because it's not like super gory or excessively gruesome or dark. It's just like so sudden and terrifying, and it's just like, it just fucking upsets me. Like more than almost any other death, if not, maybe even more than any other death in this entire series. And because of it, I have this kind of unnatural hatred of this character. It's just, his stupid face pisses me off. Hanzo, on the other hand, is definitely an A tier. Another character I wish we'd seen more of, and as such, I can only put him below Chitu, but he definitely belongs in A tier. This is the mother of the kids who get violently, horrifically killed by a Chimera Ant and eventually turned into Chimera Ants because of it. She doesn't have too much of a character, but I can't put her below C. Obviously. I'll put her at the top of C, just because I feel excessively bad for what she's gone through. Though there is a somewhat happy ending to all of it. Okay, first off, this guy's like one of the butlers of the Zoldyck family, but has like no actual character to him. Get rid of you as well. Get rid of you. Okay, so this is one of the people who work at Heaven's Arena, but she only appears, I think, for a single scene. And it's just like, I don't really have any real thoughts on you. Okay, so first off, where's that other one we found? The other brother. No, he's not that high up. Right there. Okay. All three of these brothers are right around the same for me, so I'm just putting him right there with his brother. Next we have this sleepy Chimera ant who I'm still kind of confused as to what kind of animal she's supposed to be. It's never entirely clear, and I've looked it up, but I I keep forgetting because it's again not super clear. As a character, I'll put her in B though. I'll probably put her right above this the butler lady. Yeah, Hisoka. Hisoka's another weird case where it's like he's such a fun character to watch, but he's so fucking gross, and there's so many reasons I hate him. But he's also such a fun character. And sometimes that can be the case. Sometimes you can have a character who's absolutely terrible and gross and unlikable in terms of like what he does, but he's so entertainingly written. It's like the Joker in DC Comics. He's a fucking terrible person, but you can't just help but get like excited to watch his antics. It's definitely the same with Hisoka for me. Hisoka's an A tier though. I want to put him above that. I'm gonna put him right under Crollo. Okay, so this character, the octopus guy, I can't remember his name either. But I like him. He's an A tier. He's a good friend in the Chimera Ant arc. I'm gonna put him under Goto, I think, in A tier. Allumi's one of those characters who is kind of like Hisoka, except I actually fucking hate him. It's like he's kind of entertaining like Hisoka is, but he's so much more detestable at the same time. I'm gonna put him in the middle of the F tier. I fucking despise Allumi. Okay, so we have another couple to just drop off here. Characters who, again, I don't really have any thoughts on or just don't remember. There's a lot of those here. Okay, so this guy here, he's the guy who trains Kurapika in Nen. But he also doesn't really have much of a character beyond that, so I'm going to put him down here. Okay. So next we have Chairman Netero. And Netero's great. He's definitely up here, but I don't think I'm going to put him above A tier. I don't think he's above that for me. So I'm going to put him right above Hisoka and under Crollo. I think I like Crollo as a character just a little bit more. He has so much depth. And Netero has a lot of depth too, but yeah, I just think I like him. I like Crollo just a little more personally. So after that, we have another one of these prisoners. This is the guy that Killua kills very easily. C tier, I don't really have any strong feelings on him one way or the other. I'm going to put him right above the Chimera Ant Queen for now. Kaluto Zoldyck, younger brother of Killua, older brother, I think older. Yeah, because I think Alika's the youngest. Older brother of Alika. And I think the newest member of the Phantom Troop. I like Alika. I also love his abilities, like his little paper craft abilities. I think Alika's pretty cool. Alika's a upper A tier for me. I'm going to put him just above Jing. I definitely want to see... I would love to see more of him. Next is the tiger guy from the Zodiacs. He's a B for me. He's kind of enjoyable. He's fun to watch. But I couldn't put him anywhere above that. I'm going to put him right under the Exorcist. Okay, so this guy, I know it begins with a K. I just can't remember what his name is. He's in Heaven's Arena, and he fights Hisoka. And he seems like a good dude. I'm going to put him in B tier. I'm going to put him... Oh, hold on. I accidentally hit that. I'm going to put him a little lower, though, just because I wish he had, more time to shine before he's defeated and taken out and all. Okay, so we have some more characters to get rid of here. I don't remember who you are. This is the guy on the ship at the beginning who Gon and Leorio and Kurapika help from falling overboard. I don't have any strong feelings on him though. He's just kind of there. He's nice, but he's not much of a character otherwise. Um okay, I know you. Yeah, get rid of them. Oh, just including all of them together. Okay. Okay, so this next guy is part of Greed Island, and he's, I wouldn't say like a rookie crusher particularly, but he does kind of like target Gon and Killua as they're in there. He's a cool dude, though. He also allies himself with them at a point, so I'll put him in B. I'll put him just under the Exorcist guy. This is the lady who introduces the Hunter exam for the fourth phase, I want to say it is. The one where they're hunting each other and everything. Um, she leads them to the island and gets them off the boat and everything. I kind of put her in the same category as the Heaven's Arena announcer. So I'll put her right underneath her. Killua's mom. Fuck her. Like, Killua's dad, Silva, is a lot more likable than her. She's a bitch. And she's not even an entertaining bitch. She's just a bitch. She's a little better than Illumi, though. She's at least a little more fun to watch than Illumi is. Killua. Give me a second here. Yeah. Yeah. Killua, like, has always been my favorite character. I don't hide this. It's not a surprise. So, yeah, Killua has to stay up there with his little sister. No big surprise there. I adore him. So we got these guys, the transforming ones. I don't remember what they're called. We're just going to count all of them kind of together, even though one of them is marked separately for some reason. They're B tier. Like, they're nice, they're helpful, but I wouldn't put them higher than that. I'll put them right under Tiger Guy. Okay, so now we have Kite twice. And this is interesting because they're the same character, and Reborn Kite has the same memories from what we can tell, and knows exactly who she is. But it's obviously, completely different body and everything. Reborn as a Chimera Ant. The personality, I think, is mostly the same. So I'm going to kind of count them together. And they're going to both go in A tier. I'm going to put them just below Netero. So they're a package deal because it's the same character and there's not enough of a difference outside of aesthetic to rank them differently. So after Kite, there's these two. These two are the ones who are in the Chimera Ant arc who help out. I can't remember their names. They're two of the ones. There's more than two. There's like 4 or 5 of them, but they help out during the Chimera Ant arc. They're major allies. The first guy is the one who gets scared by the Chimera Ants and everything. But he ends up being an invaluable ally anyways. He can make, like, portals to, like, all pocket dimensions and stuff. I'll put him in B tier. I'll put him just under Phaeton. This guy, though, again, I'm bad with names. I apologize. But this is kind of the punk guy. He's very Kuwabara-like if you think about Tagashi's other series, Yu Yu Hakusho. He's very much like Kuwabara. And that includes his softer side. Kuwabara loves cats. This guy loves animals of all kind. He's a softie, and he's super likable. Like, no, I'm going to keep him in A tier. I was considering putting him in S. But he's like very upper A tier. I'm going to put him at the top, honestly. I really fucking like him. Clearly not enough to remember his name, but... the koala guy. The koala Chimera Ant, no real thoughts, C tier. I'll put you right under her. Komugi. Kamugi, who changes the Chimera Ant King Miriam's heart. Also, double S tier. Kamugi's one of the best, easily. She's such a likable character, absolutely. Next we have Cortopi, that's his name. He's the member of the Phantom Troop who can create copies of things using his Nen. And they use that for various purposes. I feel like Cortopi isn't given enough attention. But I'd put him in A tier, still kind of lower A tier. I like him better than Franklin. I'll put him just above Franklin. Karapika. Obviously, Karapika is up here in S tier. In terms of placement, I'm going to put him right under Bisky. Yeah, I like Karapika more than Gon. I think he's a better character than Gon. He has more depth to him. He's more interesting. I just like him better. Okay, so this is the kid who gets turned into a Chimera Ant. In fact, a very big, important Chimera Ant, which we'll get to him when we find him. But he is the son of this woman, and his sister is somewhere in here too. As his kid form, his human kid form, I'm putting him here with his mom, but I'll put him above his mom, because he has more to him. But he's still going to be kind of here in C tier. Okay, so this next guy is part of the Hunter exam. I'm going to put him there. I don't have any real thoughts on you. You're in Greed Island. I know who you are. I'm going to put you down here because I don't have a lot of thoughts on you. You're neat. No, actually, no, I'll put you up here. Okay. So next is Leech. Leech is one of the, what are they called? The Beasts or something like that? They work for the Mafia, and they're supposed to be like this big deal, but they really aren't. I'm going to put him in C tier. I'll put him right above the Chimera Ant there. Leal. Leal is a bigger Chimera Ant character. He's a much more important one. And he's kind of cool. He has a really good fight with another character who will be coming up soon. Named Moral. Leal, I think, could go upper B tier for me. I'll put him right under the Bomber. Dog might start barking, warning you just because the male person's here. Leorio is A tier for me. Leorio definitely doesn't go above A tier for me. And a lot of that is due to the fact that there's a lot of the series, warned ya, where he's just kind of not there. I'm going to put him under Kite and above Isaka. She'll shut up in a moment here. Next is this other prisoner lady who allows Leorio to touch her and stuff. In order to, play a gambling game with him. To also distract him and keep him there for a longer time. But you know the point. Lower C tier. I mean, I guess I'll put her above the Chimera Ant Queen. Okay, so Neon's dad, I was thinking of putting him, in the just no real thoughts, but then I thought about it, and it's like, no, he kind of sucks. Especially with the way he's using his daughter and everything. I'll put him right here, in D tier. Okay, so this kid is another one of Kite's group, but he has, no real character to him and no thoughts, and honestly, his design is kind of bad. For a number of reasons. I'm just going to put him down there. Get rid of some of these other characters I don't really have any thoughts on. No thoughts on you. No. See, this is really putting in kind of every character. Okay, so next is, this is another one of Jing's friends. This is the one with, Duwa or whatever the fuck his name was. And I kind of put them in the same range. So let's put right there. Machi from the Phantom Troop. One of the better members of the Phantom Troop for me, for sure. I'm gonna put you right above Jing. Right under Kaluto. I like Kaluto a little more, even though Machi's in there more, but still. Marutani. Marutani's just kind of adorkable. He's a dumbass, but he's our dumbass. He's so dumb. He is so fucking dumb. I'll put him in B tier. Yeah, probably right about here. No, yeah. I don't know if you heard that. Some kids were running by screaming. Okay, so I can't remember this one's name. The chameleon, not Phantom Troop, Chimera Ant, who helps out the gang. This is a strong ally. I'll put you under Banalanov, I think. Yeah. Melody. No surprise to anyone who knows my thoughts on this series, but Melody is the top of S tier, just above Bisky. I will defend her to the death. Like, anyone who hates on Melody is just cruising for a bruising. I hate using that term, it's so dumb, but, you know, it's accurate here. Okay, so this is the other, like, food hunter who's one of the examiners for the hunter exam. She's partnered up with the big guy who I don't remember where I put. I think I put him in C tier. No? He's definitely not in D tier. Hold on, did I pass him by and not realize? I wouldn't put him above B tier, though, right? No, I put him in A. Wow. Well, I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to where I put him. I'm just kind of surprised. I mean, I like him enough to put him in A, I guess, but I like her a little more. She has kind of sass to her, and she's very particular. I'm going to put her above the chameleon. Okay, so, Yuppie. His name is like Misanther Yuppie or something like that. I'm just going to call him Yuppie because it's easier, and it's what the characters actually do. He's a member of the upper guard of King Merium, who we're about to get to, and he's the weakest one to me. He's a C tier, if I've ever seen one. I just do not care. He's very meh. I'll put him above Leech, though. Next, we have Merium himself. And this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but Merium is upper B for me. A lot of people would put him a lot higher, but I don't think he's a good villain. I think Merium's best moments are when he's interacting with Komugi, and Komugi actively makes him better as a character. But as just a villain, and pretty much everything before Komugi actually comes into play, he's boring. He's absolutely boring without Komugi. So I'm going to put him, I'll put him below Phaeton, honestly. Yeah, let's put him below Phaeton. Okay, some more characters to get rid of here. Characters who I just don't have any thoughts on. Mike, you know, cute, like, giant, creepy dog and all, but still not really a character, per se. You don't get to be much of a character, either. This is, like, the king of the land that the Chimera Ants take over, but he's just, like, not really much of a character. He doesn't get a chance to be. This is one of the Zoldyck family butlers who's killed by Nanika. Again, doesn't get really much of a chance to be a character. I do feel sorry for her just because of what fucking happens to her. It's like, Jesus, but still. The bear dude is in Kite's group, but again, don't really have any thoughts. You put you there, put you there. There's just a lot of random characters. Okay, so Killua's brother here. Miruki, I believe his name is. Hold on. Okay, there it is. I was like wondering where the text is. There's just so many characters in that category. Miluki or Maruki, something like that. I think it's Miluki. Either way, he's C tier for me. I mean, like, he's not, like, as bad as, like, his mom. He's just kind of an annoying brat. I'll put him just below Yuppie. No? No, that's right. I was thinking, do I want to put him above Yuppie? But no, I'll put him just below. Next is Aunt Mito, Gon's technically second cousin, I think. But he refers to her as Aunt. Again, she's another character who just doesn't get enough time to shine. But I'm going to put her in A tier anyway, and I'm going to put her just under Hanzo. Because I like her. From the little bit we do see of her, like, she's a really nice, good character. Next we have the cow guy from the Zodiacs, and I actually like him. I'm going to put him under... No, I'll put him one tier down. I'll put him down there. Okay, so Moral. Moral is amazing. He's so good. Like, his junior assistant is this guy, whose name, again, I can't remember. But it's like they are both amazing. And it's very clear how he is his apprentice and everything. I'm going to put Moral, honestly, I'm going to put Moral just under Crollo. That's how much I like Moral. Nanaka is inseparable from Alaka. They're just inseparable. They share the same body, and they're both Killua's sisters. They're both just as important, and they're both lovely. Like, they're inseparable. They're amazing. I love them. I love them both so much. And Killua loves them both, and he had to learn to love Nanaka because he didn't at first. But that's actually, like, an active part of things. Neferpito is an S tier. Neferpito is amazing. They're great. They, them pronouns, by the way. The anime fucked that up. But that's not the first time anime has fucked up characters with they, them pronouns. Looking at you, Attack on Titan. Also Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's another one. I do not forgive that with envy. Anime does that a lot. But yeah, Pito... I'll put Pito at the bottom, but still belongs in S tier. Neon. Neon is a bratty young girl with crazy power. But she's entertaining enough to watch. She's kind of innocent in a lot of things, but also, kind of psychotic in others. I'll put her in B tier. I think that's right. I'll put her above Mirutani. Okay, so we have some other characters I don't, have real thoughts on. Don't remember who you are. This is, this kid was in the Hunter exam at the very beginning, and he had all this info on all of the other competitors. Didn't make it that far and just don't have thoughts on him. This guy was a victim of the bomber. I know that. Don't really have notable thoughts on you. No. I have thoughts on you two. Surprisingly, no for Owl. I have no real thoughts on Owl. Okay, so next we have Nobunaga of the Phantom Troop. One of the best members of the Phantom Troop by far. Nobunaga... I have to put him up here. I'm putting him above Netero. Nobunaga is just such a good character. Okay, so then there's these two possibly incestuous, creepy-ass fish siblings. They're D tier. They really are. They're not quite as bad for F tier, but they creep me out, honestly. Like, they creep me out more than a lot of the other Chimera Ants do. I'm going to put them right about here. Okay, so now we're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Paku is S tier. Because Paku is my favorite member of the Phantom Troop. That might surprise a lot of people, but I fucking adore her. One, I think she is unfairly hated on for her looks. I think she's hot. I think she's really hot. And it's not just because of the tits being out. I think her face is super attractive. And a lot of people hate on it and call her ugly, and I hate it so goddamn much when they do that. But also, I just love her character. Her arc during the York New City arc is amazing. I love Paku so much. I'm putting her above Canary, even, honestly. Like, I think she just has more depth to her as a character. Oh my god, what is your name? Oh, I know who this is. She's in the Chimera Ant arc. She's kind of important. Actually, very important. But there's also the thing about her wanting to go on a date with Gon, who's 10 years younger than her and a kid. It's like, that's very weird, lady. Um, I'm gonna put her in B tier. The weirdness about her wanting to date Gon brings her down to B tier for me. I'm gonna put her just above the bomber. Um, Pariston? Yeah, Pariston. Pariston is a rat, quite literally. He's a member of the Zodiacs. He is the rat, and he kind of sucks ass, but he's so fucking entertaining. I'm putting him in B tier too, honestly, just because of his entertainment value. I'm gonna put him above the cow guy. Okay, so we have a couple others to drop down here in the no real thoughts category. Penguin guy, penguin ant, don't care. No thoughts. No thoughts. No thoughts on the pig ant. No thoughts on you guys. No thoughts on you. You don't like do anything except like kind of tell them where a certain thing is. No thoughts on this member of Kite's group. Also, yeah, very problematic, just like the other kid. No real thoughts on Porcupine. Okay. So next we have Finks. Finks is C tier for me. I'll put him at the top of C tier. He's not the best member of the Phantom Troop, but I wouldn't call him necessarily the worst either. He's just kind of there. He exists. This next guy is a Chimera Ant who's just really fucking gross, and I don't like him. He weirds me out, kind of like these two. He's kind of in the same vein as these two. I'll put him just above them, though. Okay, so next we have, Ponzu is the girl. I can't think of his name right now. I like him, though. He's pretty cool. He's upper B tier for me, though. I wouldn't put him higher. In fact, I'll put him at the top of B tier. He's in two different arcs. He's in the Hunter exam and the Chimera arc. Ponzu I like a lot more. Ponzu's A tier for me. I'll put her just above Jing. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Also, she's the one who I was talking about before that was killed by that other ant. That really messed me up. The rabbit girl from the Zodiacs, she's B tier. I'd put her above Pariston. I'll put her even right there. Okay, so this next lady is meh for me, C tier. She's the lady at before the Hunter exam who leads Gon and them in the right direction because of their answers to a little quiz question. She's very C tier for me. Like, she is like kind of the epitome of C tier. I'll put her right there. Next we have Wolf, Jack, something like that. He's another one of the C tiers. He's another one of the ones working for the Mafia and all. I'll put him there. The Beasts or whatever they're called. The rabbit guy from the Chimera Ants. It's like, fuck you, you're D tier. Yeah, you go down here. Okay. So, Ripper, I think his name is. He's a friend of Jing's who's working in Greed Island. Former prisoner and really cool dude. Really cool. I think he's an A tier. But where an A tier? I think I'll put him just below Hanzo. And just below Aunt Mito as well. I don't feel like I can put him higher than that, if I'm just being honest. Okay, so hold on. We're going to pass by it. This is the girl. This is the sister. So she goes just below her brother, I think. Okay, so we have another couple to get rid of here. So let's get rid of you. No thoughts on you either. No thoughts on that. No thoughts on you or you. Okay. So this next guy is Realvelt, I think his name is. He's in Heaven's Arena. He's a rookie crusher. I kind of put him in D tier, if I'm being honest. He's not the worst of the worst, so I'll kind of put him like right here. And put his like boss like right here. Where did I put Guido? Oh, Guido's at the bottom. Yeah, I think I like Guido the least out of them. Guido's weird. So yeah, I can live with that placement. So next we have this guy. He's a guard at the Zoldyck family estate. I guess I'll put you right down here above the ship captain. And as for this other prisoner, the one who does the candle test with Gon, probably no. Actually, you're gonna go below the family down here. Oh wow, that actually worked. You're also gonna go down here if I'm being honest. Like, I wish there was more to you. So next we have Beautiful Butterfly, who my sister hates. My sister hates this guy. He's kind of in the middle for me. He's not as good as Neferpito, but he's not as bad as Yuppie. Yuppie's definitely the worst of them. I'm gonna put you in B tier, I think. I'll put you above Pariston. Next is Shalnark of the Phantom Troop. I do like Shalnark. I'll put you above Cortopi, yeah. Okay, so this is the Chimera Ant that the little girl turns into, and I will protect her with my life. She is A tier just because, like, I want to protect her. She is so cute. She is so, like, timid and so, like, just wonderful. She's one of those characters who you just feel so bad for, you want to protect her. Just so no one else can hurt her again, you know? Hold on. There we go. I saw something was highlighted there that wasn't supposed to be. No thoughts on you. No thoughts on you. No thoughts on you. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of characters like this that I just don't have any notable thoughts on. Okay. So after that, we have Shizuku from the Phantom Troop, another really good member of the troop, definite A tier. I like her a little more than Shalnark, I think. I'm gonna put her... I like her more than Banalinov. I'm gonna put Shizuku right above Jing, I think. I can't remember his name, but this is the other apprentice during the Chimera Ant arc, just like him. They're apprentices together. I think his last name is McMahon, weirdly. I don't like him as much, though. He's a B tier for me. He's the apprentice to this guy, so I'm going to kind of put them together. But I actually think I like him a little more. So, Silva. Yeah, I think Silva's going to go right above Pariston. And above you, too. Above Butterfly. This next girl is a member of Kite's group. She's one of the more likable ones for sure, and one that actually has a little more character to her. I'm going to put her just above Leal. Okay, so we now have him. But we're going to get rid of a bunch of these others who I just don't have any real thoughts on. You... Yeah, these two like are recognizable enough, but they don't do much. They're just kind of there, you know? Okay. Well, hold on. We have another brother here, so let's put you with the rest of your brothers. Okay, so this next guy is another member of the mafia bodyguards, like Karapika. I actually really liked him. He definitely deserves to be up there a bit. Yeah, I think I'll put him at the top of B tier. Okay, next we have this asshole, Tonpa. Uh, Tonpa is super entertaining, but he's still a D tier for me. He'll be the top of D tier just because of how entertaining he is to watch. But yeah. Sesgera from the Greed Island arc. I actually like Sesgera. Sesgera's pretty cool. He's a good dude. I'll put him just below Shizuku, I think. This next lady is another one of the Zoldyck family bodyguards, and I actually do like her too. I'll put her just below Silva. Uvo is great. Uvo is absolutely great. He's not Paku levels for me, but he's an A tier. He's an upper A tier. I'm going to put him kind of right under Nobunaga. I think I like Nobunaga just a little bit more. And it's a good placement for them because they're best friends and all. So next we have this wolf chimera ant who kind of becomes a good guy in the end. Kind of just goes his own way. B tier, I would say. Wait, is this B tier? Yeah. I'm gonna put him just above Neon. So next we have Wing, the one who teaches Kilo and Gon all about Nen. I like Wing. Wing is A tier worthy. Wing will be just below Kaluto, I think. Okay, so now we have the mole member of that group of beasts. Yeah, right about here. Right above Wolfie. No, below Wolfie. Yeah. If you had more like to actually do, you might be higher up. So let's get rid of some ones I, again, don't have much of any thoughts on. Oh, wait, I almost forgot who that was. Okay. The Scorpion Lady. She's hot, but, like, not too much else, so C tier, I guess. I'll put her right above... No, right, I'll put her even below Maluki. So next we have the guard, the gate guard at the Zoldyck family estate. He's a cool guy. Yeah, I'll put him right there. Then we have this fucktard. This is another F tier for me. I'll put him at the top of the F tier because at least we know he's a mafia guy and, like, we kind of have that expectation that he's going to be a piece of shit. But, like, even amongst the other mafia, he's a piece of shit, so he's still F tier. Also, we're pretty much at the end here. So, this is an hour-long video. Damn. Zeno. That's his name. Zeno Zoldyck, Kilo's grandfather. He's pretty cool. He's an A tier for sure. I'll put him just under Hanzo. Yeah. Okay, Zushi, by the way, will go up. Let's do Zushi real quick. Right above Machi, like right under Wing. Just putting them together feels right anyway. This guy from the Heaven's Arena arc as well. This guy's pretty cool, but he's not above a B tier to me. I'll put him right under the Exorcist. And our final guy is just someone I don't care about. This guy is from the Greed Island arc, I believe. But there you have it. So, just as a reminder going up, here's our F tier. My most hated character is this Chimera Ant. What a wild choice. But we go up, we go into the D tier here. C tier is pretty stacked. A lot of characters in C tier. Then we go to B tier. There's quite a lot of ones in here too. I think even more than C tier. But A tier is where we get a little more discerning. We have quite a bit in A tier. But then S tier is like barely any. And double S tier is only 4. Well, technically only... Well, no, I'll say 4. Because I'm going to count on Nanaka and Aluka as different people. Because technically they are. So, yeah. That is my ranking for all the characters in Hunter x Hunter. specifically the 2011 anime. Let me know your thoughts down below, and where would you rank characters? Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? Let me know, and thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.